Hi everyone, my name is Angel Fuentes, and today I'm here to talk about my reaction to the official, the ass kicking final episode of the Samurai Jack show. And forgive me, please forgive me for using the word ass because that's how awesome it is. It is so completely awesome. And, oh, I had a recording, I just watched it today pretty much an hour ago, and I thought it was amazing. It was phenomenal the way it ended, and if you haven't watched it, be sure to be sure to check it out. It's gonna show it pretty much the whole season and like on the weekends. I think it's like this weekend, depends on the timeline and all. But either way, spoiler alert. I'm just gonna talk about the ending of the show while I'm opening up a bunch of letters. It's been ongoing for a minute, so here we go. I'm gonna put my phone down. Yes. So, what do I think of it? It is awesome. It is amazing. I love how it ends, and it's very sad at the same time because not only are so many characters death. I'm gonna keep this. Not only because of so many characters that we saw, Jack's friends from the previous seasons died, but also Ashi died as well. Like I said, spoiler alert. I told you, spoiler alert. Ashi died. Well, after they traveled back in time and finished the old Aku. Yeah, back at that timeline, the one that Jack had started from the very beginning. Oh man, that finishing right there. Ah, and the way Aku would try to like run away, it's like a little ghost from Pac-Man game. Like when when Pac-Man got the little ball, it's like, and the little thingies are glowing, and the ghost is like, oh no, run away, run away. That's how Jack is, and Aku is, run away, run away, run away. But Jack is like, no, 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 oh no. We're gonna finish this once and for all. Waksha! Man! Man, that finishing is awesome. And and the way that, Jack and Ashi try to get married, I know something's up. Like, no, no, no. I know something's wrong. I was like, no, no. It can't end that way. I mean, it's good. It should be good, like, for it to end. But just to let you know, they traveled back in time and finished what they started. Which means that they've altered the future. Like, completely altered. Aku is dead. That future, the part where Samurai Jack, like, did the whole thing, pretty much the entire show has been altered. Just like it is literally Mario McFly type of stuff. I'm gonna say the S word. I'm not gonna say it. But seriously, you have to understand. It's about the time traveling stuff. And I thought to myself, they have to die. Not because I'm a jerk or anything. Not because I hate them. But it's just how they're meant to be. Like once you alter, you just disappear out of existence. Then, and the thing is, when did Ashley died? She just disappeared from existence, and it's quite sad. And, and the way that they disappeared, the way how it ended that way, it reminds me of the ending of Gurren Lagann. The way Nia married Simon after the wedding, but Ashley died before she got married to Jack. I'm like, wow. Two things went wrong. One, that's from Gurren Lagann. Two, she she died before she even got married. Like, no! Oh man! That's messed up. And Jack should have died with her as well. I mean, he did. He is from the future. He is from the future. And I'm trying to think of some way, like, how can it make sense? Or how it could have ended differently. And what is it, Bill? It better not be a bill. I'm just talking too much instead of just look at the bill. La 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 la. La la la. I'm marking it down as important. I'm using my comb as a letter opener. It's quite fun. It's quite fun too. You got put a little pocket here, a hook. You got a hook up there. And you got fit it inside of it. You got pull it. You know, like at a certain angle. That's how you do it. That's ghetto right there. You don't need to buy that letter opener knife for like I don't know how much, but saves money and stuff. When you got comb right here. Anyway, I ever try to think of some way of how Jack does not die. He came back and he's pretty much continuing where he left off. And I'm thinking to myself, how can he still be alive, yet Ashi dies? You just can't unless you keep Ashi alive with him. It's like saying that it's like saying Dr. Brown from Back to the Future has to die, but Marty McFly still lives. How would that work? And it's very confusing. No, it's beyond confusing. It is literal wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I'm sure you heard that, right? Doctor Whovians? All the Whovians fans out there? Yeah. But it is true. It's so those words, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Like if you heard that the first time, you'd probably be like, "What? What? What are you talking about?" Exactly. If the word itself is confusing, and that's the point. It is so complicated. It's hard. It's very hard to make sense. And that right there, I find it very hard to like finding it to make sense. And and I found one of the things. I tried using one of the reasons. Like the time relics were destroyed. Therefore, he does not age or he still exists and all. But oh yeah. It's like you've been. It's like you went on some dangerous journey or whatever kind of journey, and then you started to travel back at time. And then to the day where the other you were about to travel to some crazy journey, and then your future self tells you like, that planet's okay. I mean, I went to some this and that, blah 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 blah. But you should go to somewhere else. That place it sounds good. And so that guy did like, okay, let's go over there. I'm gonna go over there. While the future self, it still remains like, no, it shouldn't. While the future self pretty much lives on where he picked up. Like, no, it shouldn't be like that. Really shouldn't be like that. There shouldn't even like. They should have just disappeared. Like how Ashi did. Just. Poor Ashi. Poor Jack. I also saw the final too. They just making out and stuff like, yeah! So many of the fans' requests like completed. They're kissing each other. They replayed some of the romantic 1900s. Like around 1900s. I'm not saying it's old. But like, yeah! Go great with their kissing moments. And man, no, she died. She's dead. And in case you guys are wondering, like, try to tell me like, oh, Ashi is Aku's daughter. That I find surprising. I find it pretty surprising. But what slightly surprising me when it comes to that is that Aku did not and make the child him make the children himself. No, he didn't. He didn't really do that. He makes some kind of potion that makes himself part of the woman who drank it. Does the lady give birth to Ashi? And like, yes, I'm okay with that. It would make more sense if he make the child himself. And no, I'm not talking about experiments. I'm talking about a human fashion way. Kids, do not listen to it. Don't listen to it too much. Let's see. Lawn. Coupons for lawn. Not a bad idea. The lawn outside of my house is just very crappy. So many weeds. Too many weeds to take out. Ugh. Like, it'll take like a full day to get 10% of it. So, yeah, mark that as important to get attention. I will put them in piles. One stuff is mine, and the one stuff is for pretty common things. Not sure whether to throw them away or not. One is for Bill, which is like a big pile. I mean, seriously, what the hell was that about? I'm sorry for using the word hell, but seriously, what's up with those? It's a big stack. And these ones for, it's not really Bill, but something to grab attention or something important. Oh, alright, open that. Should put that back in there. So yes, I'm very curious of how they even end that way, and the ending. I mean, aside from the wibbly wobbly timey wimey thing, aside the ending where Jack was like holding a little ladybug, it just reminded him of Ashi, and I find that very, very similar and very I don't know what's the word. It's like when you're sad and happy at the same time. It reminds me of the movie Patch. Which one? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go to the movies. The movie thingy. Patch Adams. Patch Adams. Yes, Patch Adams. It reminds me of the movie Patch Adams, the part where his girlfriend died, and then she became a butterfly. It's not a cartoon. It's like based on real life. A man named Hunter Adams, I think. It's actually based on a true story. It said, and then the guy sees a butterfly, it reminded him of his girlfriend, and then she's free. And yeah, it's very similar, and I find it very heartwarming or happy / sadness at the same time. And then it goes to the ending. Oh man, it didn't even show the part where as the usual ending goes, where there's like a red cut, it's showing his eyes, and then playing a song. Wha-pow! Samuai Jack, Samuai Jack, la 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 la. Watch out! It didn't even show that one. It just showed like the ending credits, and it's nice. And the ones that I'm curious about the most. Yeah, the ones I'm curious about the most out of all the things I complain about was the epilogue. We need an epilogue. I want to know what happened to the Jack that has just been sent to the future. And you're probably wondering, well, he probably went to the part where the show all began. But no, just know that the future Jack, the very last episode, that Jack finished off Aku. Aku is dead. It means in the future, Aku is still dead. And like I said before, that pretty much the entire show has been altered. That future has been altered. So things are incredibly different by the time the previous Jack arrives in the future. He's not gonna arrive in some kind of a messed up city with technology, like a spaceship's like flying over there and here and there. He probably just like wound up in some kind of a timeline that's similar to where we're living in right now. My phone is dirty. What's it, like a bunch of furnitures? I ain't got time for that. Ooh, I like those shares. That'd be cool, but nothing worth buying. I'm not rich. I'm not even a little bit. Oh man, it's not. I'm not. I don't even have like the type of money where I could just live a decent life. No, I don't have a job anymore. Want no money. I'm gonna throw this away. I don't need use for that. Ah, the old-fashioned newspaper. I'm gonna burn it up. I'm gonna burn in the fireplace soon. I'm gonna save them up and use them like a little fire starters or something. Got the matches ready. I think that's all. I think that's all the mail. Mostly bills. Stuff to get attention. Something's pretty common. Not yet, Victoria. Sorry. And a couple of things on mine. Yeah. So anyways, I need an epilogue. I want to find out what happened to the Jack that has just been sent to the future. Like, I swear to God, like, hello, the timeline, alternating timeline. I need to know what happens. What happened to that Jack? Oh man. Like I said, that the Jack that has been through shenanigans should be dead as well. Not because I'm a jerk, but because it's the way that it should be. It's the only way for things to make sense. It's all that's the alternating timeline. It's meant to happen. Otherwise, it could be a paradox, which is very, very incredibly disastrous to both time and space. And the only way for that ending to come true is to have some kind of a paradox machine. Otherwise, it just can't be two Jacks. There can't be two Jacks. I mean, I think unless you're a good Doctor Who fan, or at least know decent things when it comes to time traveling and alternating futures or past, you just don't really get it of how it works. You could come up with an excuse, like, well, maybe eventually that Jack that has been just sent to the future must find some kind of time portal and eventually got himself back here. Like, no, then that'll be another different Jack. Just keep throwing all it needs to be. It just makes sense. Man. I believe my throat is drying up, and I believe I pretty much run out of things to say. Before I go, I just want to show you one more thing. Check this out. Check out the ceiling. Yeah, I get a little glowy thingies. That's like probably like $1 or something, $1 from Walmart. Little glow in the dark thingies. Ever since like when I was a kid, I used to live somewhere else. Like I live somewhere else. We try putting little star thingies up in the ceiling, and when it gets night, oh man, I like those. Let's see if it works. Can you guys see it? I like it. I like it very, very much. I'm not sure if you can see it now, but I don't care. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. I've always wanted to like imagine like stars in my room and the one that glows in the dark. Jeez, that noise. Right before I go to sleep. Even using like some kind of entertainment that I'll mostly look past. But anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and also share. If not, then you don't have to, because that's what my show is all about. My channel. That's what my channel's all about. The choices that we make. But be sure to share it if you really like it. I need lots of more subscribers if I'm gonna have to make a living out of YouTube. And like I don't mind. I don't mind. But the thing is, I don't have a job. I don't have a job. And I'm running low on money. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, I'll just talk more. I'll just talk about something else in the next video. Bye. Blah.